How about a weekend of thrifting with me and my daughter, Ryan? We are actually going stateside for the weekend. So come along with us. We're gonna hit a ton of thrift stores. Cheers. Cheers. First stop was this just local thrift store. I read reviews online that it was pretty good. So Ryan and I went in and we noticed that their clothes were only $2 a piece. If they had a gold clothing tag, they were 50% off, which was the majority of their higher end brands. We probably spent about 2 hours here, looked through the dresses and the shirts and the sweaters, but here we are in the blazers. I did have to look up quite a few comps and sell-through rates for some things because I just was not familiar with the brand. I did end up picking up a couple blazers, and you'll see that in the haul at the end of the video. Coming up here, I did find this LL Bean blazer. I decided to not take it. I was a little worried on the sell-through rate. First round, lots of great finds. Let's go to number 2. This was possibly my favorite thrift store I've ever found. This place was amazing. They had so many great brands. Their prices were so great too. Ryan found this vending machine and of course could not resist to grab something out of it. It had stickers and tattoos and keychains and rings, and Ryan picked out stickers. Okay, show me what you got. Stickers. Stickers? Stickers.
Let's see here. What stickers are gone? Yes. There's a few stickers.
Holy shoot, there's tons.
Awesome.
Okay.
More stickers.
Neato. I really wish I would have taken more video for you. This store was just amazing, and it was jam-packed with the best brands I have ever seen in a thrift store. Their prices were really great if you were just shopping for yourself. Resell would not be good enough, I don't think. We spent quite a few hours in here just looking through the beautiful dresses. We tried on a couple of them. Of course, Ryan got quite a few items for back to school here. They had a whole boutique section with super high-end brands as well. We will be back. It was such an amazing place. Just going through the jeans, I kind of just wanted to give you an idea of their prices. I thought Ryan would like those, but she didn't go for them. I thought they were really cute though. Those were $26. I remember these Madewell linen pants, I think were, what, $16? They know really how to handpick everything in this store, and I think that's what makes it so great. Amazing. Can't wait to go back. The town where that thrift store was in was so cute. They had the most adorable houses with stained glass windows. The landscaping was immaculate, and it was such a beautiful day as well. So cute. Of course, Ryan picked up some clothes, and we can't forget to mention the plastic straws. So we made it to the Goodwill outlet bins. It is 2:30. I've never been to the bins this late in the afternoon, and I've never been to this one. So we'll see how it goes. Wish us luck. The bins here are much different than the bins at home. At first sight, you can see how nice and clean it is, and there's not a whole lot of people there. But I came to find out that we were there so late that they weren't bringing out any more clothing bins, and we had slim pickings when we got there. And when new bins come out, they line you up against this blue wall, and then you wait for the bins, and then you can go and search for some things.
That's really something. It's really something. Wow. This is what y'all use.
This is
Have
it.
you changed
That's
the
a
station?
stereo
Have you
right
changed the
here.
station?
Tuning.
Wow.
Tuning.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, this is our fourth stop?
I think third. Yeah.
Okay, this is our third stop of the day and our last stop of the day. This is a Salvation Army, and it's actually a newer store, so it's always pretty good in here. I've been here once before. Here we see green tags are 50% off. And this is such a really nice store, and it is jam-packed. It is massive. There are so many clothes and so many hard goods in here, and it's really, really well organized. They even have a whole entire boutique section where, of course, they put their higher end pieces, and of course, they're priced accordingly. When I first got there were new racks, so of course I went and hit those first. I believe there was 3 or 4 new racks, and I went through every single piece of clothing and did not find one thing. I actually think I looked up one thing and then the comps weren't there to take it home. It was a little disappointing. The racks were so jam-packed that it was really tough to get through and see, all of the items. But we did have a lot of fun in here. We found some really kind of crazy and quirky dresses, and it's always fun thrifting, even if you're not picking anything up. Their prices are not great either. They're actually on the higher end, and I would even say they're close to like our prices. So then if you were to change it over and exchange to Canadian, it would be pretty high for us. So we ended up only picking up 2 things. So that was a bit of a bust. We only got 2 items. Their prices were pretty high in there, but I got this really pretty dress and this vintage St. John's corduroy jacket. So that's it for our first day of thrifting, but we will be back tomorrow with lots more. All right, so it is day 2 of shopping stateside at a local thrift store. So store number 1, let's see how we do. All right, day 2. I did not have my partner in crime with me, but that was okay. This place was really big, had a lot of hard goods, but of course I just stuck to the clothing section. I didn't even hit the men's. I had probably about an hour and a half invested in the store with just looking over the women's clothing. The shoes were kind of meh. Nothing really spoke to me. I need to go grab a cart. This is going to be fun, and it might take a while as well. I did have a lot of fun looking through the dresses. They were mostly new to me brands I've never seen before. So I did spend quite a bit of time looking up sell-through rates and comps. But it was a lot of fun. I like to look at that stuff, just to get some more education on things. There was a couple now reviewing this video that maybe I should have picked up and brought home to give them a chance. Like this velvet one. How cool is that? I probably should have grabbed that. I don't even know what the brand was. I can't remember. There's another one coming up here in a minute, and I'll show you that I wish I would have taken and brought home. This one right here. That was such a cute dress. It was so neat, and I don't even think it had a brand on it. 70s vibe. They had a whole entire section of new with tags, which was really nice to be separated. And to be honest with you, the prices were really decent on the new with tags. I did, of course, go through them, but didn't find much in the way to be able to be resold. This Talbot sweater was really nice, but I'm always afraid to buy Talbots because I feel like the sell-through rate is not great. This Bob Mackie dress I thought was so pretty, and I've been seeing a lot of this designer before. Has anyone had luck with this? Please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear if you have any experiences selling Bob Mackie. So I found this Toad & Co dress. I looked it up, but for the price, it's $7, which would probably be almost $9.50 Canadian. I don't think it's going to be worth the pickup, but I did find this. I'm totally going to get this because this dress is $7.50 US, but the sell-through rate is decent and they're selling for over $200. So I'm going to give this a go. I think they sell it at Anthropology or something, but look at the detail on this. Like, it is so crazy. There's a couple little pulls over here, but I think I can clean that up nicely. It's a really, really pretty intricate dress. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. I did also find this dress, and I'm going to do a little bit more research because I thought it was just a really pretty, simple dress. It's a size 8. Donna Morgan. This is $7 US, so I will see how this plays out in comps. All right, it's sweater time. This was a huge rack of sweaters or long sleeve shirts, whatever you want to call it. I did pick up quite a few things to look up and find comps and sell-through rates. This LL Bean ended up being nothing, so I didn't take it home. Again, looking at quite a bit of items that I was not familiar with. This was a cute one too, but I thought just because of season, I was being really careful of just sticking with fall pieces and winter pieces. It was really well organized though, and all of the clothes were on hangers. I always find that I spend half of my time putting clothes back on hangers, and they had the right hangers because all of their clothes stayed up. It was so nice. Here's the reality, guys. Just flipping through, flipping through. I loved this sweater. It was so cozy and soft and warm. I left it behind. It didn't have any great comps or sell-through rate either. All right, so this is store number 2 for the second day of shopping. This is a really cute little town. I think they have a farmer's market going on too today. But here's the store right here, and fingers crossed, we get some good stuff. I'll be honest, I was a bit of a mess in this store, as you can see. I didn't film a whole lot. This was my very first soft surroundings piece I've ever seen out in the wild. I really got excited about it, but then realized the piece maybe was not in style, so I left it behind. And literally, I only filmed the dresses, which were not very exciting at all. So, sorry guys. It was such a cute store. Okay, that was a super cute store. There wasn't much in name of brand names, but I did get a belt. I think for myself, I might keep it. And then I got a long sleeve shirt. It's called Wool X. And when I looked up the brand, the comps were over 100%. And they're going for like anywhere from $40 to $50. So that was a really great find. Never sold them before, but I'm sure it'll do well, especially coming into season. All right, time for the haul. We ended up having to cut the trip short, but we still made it to 6 stores in total. But now looking back at it, I realized that I only got 17 items, which is not a lot. But I do enjoy going over there. We have family there, so I get to hang out with my sister-in-law, and that was really nice too. Just calculating the exchange rate in, if I average everything out, I paid $4.63 for every piece that is in Canadian dollars. So when it really comes down to it, I feel like the prices are about the same. The Goodwill outlet bins was a bust. So obviously the cost of goods would have gone way down had I been there first thing in the morning. But let's talk about the belt that I found. And I was kind of happy finding this because it kind of reminded me exactly of the belts that I was talking about in the trending video last week that I posted it. I really wanted it to fit me, but it did not. But it is a Banana Republic, and the face is synthetic leather, and the leather part is a cow leather. So it is real. I don't know if that's popping up. Real leather. Looked at comps. I think I can probably get around 25 for it, but we'll see. I probably shouldn't pick stuff up like this because I don't know how to photograph it. I'm looking at this and I don't have the means to photograph something like this, nor do I feel like it. So I really think that when it really comes down to it, when you guys pick up stuff, if you don't like to photograph it and list it, don't do it because you're just going to end up with a death pile. This is a no-name dress. I just thought it was flipping gorgeous and it feels amazing. It has these cute little cap sleeves, the square neckline, and it has the ruching in the back. And it's white with this really pretty gray print on it. And it's a midi length. But it has this really pretty ruching on the side. I really feel like it would look really nice on a lot of body types with the pretty ruching. Now, no, I even looked up the name and I couldn't find anything about the brand. So as long as I can get this listed and use trending keywords for the right people, I think it'll do really well. But it really is really, really pretty, and it's very silky soft. I found 2 baby doll tops. This one is from Hollister, and it's just this pretty pink lace one. Yeah, so this is the front of it, and then the back has a little lace detail too. Hollister, which is not a brand I would constantly on the lookout for. But then, of course, when I got home, I found this mark on it. So I don't know, can you guys see that? This mark right here. So I'm not even sure if that's a pull or if it's just color. I haven't tried to get it out yet. But yeah, I'll give it a try. And I just thought it was cute. I don't know, not worth $4.63 though. And then I found this other really cute one. This reminded me super Y2K kind of vibe with the lace and the floral detail. I have not picked up a lot of these yet, and I really wanted to give them a try because I feel like a lot of people are having good results with these items. This was not a name I recognized either. It's called Love Stitch. But I thought the piece itself was really cute. Hoping to get, maybe $20 to $25 for that. Here was a wonderful piece that I found, and this was at the first thrift store that we went to. We found most of the items. This is a Talbot's blazer, size 10, in mint condition. Buttons. They call it the houndstooth. It's menswear inspired. It's a longer length. There's the Talbots if you have not seen that before. I mean, in excellent, excellent condition. Gorgeous, gorgeous condition. So I really couldn't pass it up with that price. Comps for this one particular ranged, I believe, from $40 to $80. So I think I'm going to try pricing this. Let's try that again. Comps were pricing, I think, around $40 to $85. So I think I've already had this listed. I think I listed it for $65 just for a day or so. So we'll see how it does. Then I found, this was one of the bins pickups. For a bin pickup, I think actually, to be completely honest with you, the bin pickups cost me 77 cents Canadian a piece. So if we were going with that, I mean, you couldn't go wrong. So it's just a dress barn skirt, but super cute, like with the tiers. I mean, it's definitely not my style, but I love the tiers and I love the color. Like keywords you would use is festival and boho and hippie. And it is elastic waist and it is large. Anyways, so for 77 cents, I thought, let's give it a try. It is listed. I've had a couple of likes on it, so that was good. It might be too close to fall now for something like this, but we'll see how it goes. This was another my other bins find. This is by the brand Logo Lounge, which I never heard of. I looked them up. It's not a huge brand, but very, and it's a 3X. So oversized login look is what this brand does. 3/4 length sleeve. And I love like the almost kind of tie-dye-ish mustard color. I thought was really cute. I loved the ends, how they're kind of frayed like that. And they actually have pockets. Right here. I'm not sure what you use those for, but I didn't get that. Could you try again? But definitely a very cool login look. I thought it would be a great color for fall. This has been listed already, but just for a couple of days. So next up is this St. John's corduroy jacket in this really pretty purple, coming up a little bit more purple on the camera. But just, you know, classic fall piece with the buttons. I love the detail of the trim and the darting on the ends, and it has this. So, I mean, nothing special. And honestly, I think this N1 ended up coming up to like $3 and change Canadian. The crazy thing about this though, and I was so excited, is that when I looked up comps when I got home, there had to have been at least 20 of this exact same jacket in different sizes. And I thought, oh my God, I'm never, ever going to sell this piece. It's going to take forever. But I must have did something right, and I must have did something right with my keywords, because this baby sold yesterday, and it sold in 9 days for my full asking price of $25, which I thought was fair because I'd gone in between the comps, or not the comps. I shouldn't say comps. I went in between what other people were selling them for. And my total profit ended up being $15.80. I couldn't believe it. So here, let me just let you know, and I'll put a thing up on the screen here. I listed it as St. John's women's large corduroy jacket, purple short, pockets, fall, staple layer. So I don't know if that's what took the cake, but it worked. Good, moving on. All right, next place. I found this lovely, lovely sweater. It is a vintage, and it's called, I don't know if this is called Ivy or if this is just called IVY, but it is a vintage brand that makes hand knitted items. And I thought with the stripes and the colors, I follow somebody on YouTube, and they always keep saying anytime they get a colorful striped item, it sells really quickly. And this being completely 100% handmade, it has this cute little detail on the cuffs. And it is acrylic and mohair. I was really hoping to get some bites on it, but I have had this listed for maybe like a week now. And somebody gave me an offer on Depop, and then my offer disappeared, and then my Depop got hacked into, and long story, maybe that'll do that in another video. But hopefully as the weather turns cooler, this will be a really good seller. I think I have it priced for $45. Next up, this is a brand I've never heard of, but when I saw this dress, I thought, oh my God, I got to check this out. This is beautiful. The detail is insane. The lace is gorgeous. You can see the tag there. This is Brian Lars. It has a full zipper in the back. It is super, super heavy. It has a cute little slit too. When I looked up comps for this brand, this dresses like this will go for like, it's like $100 to $500 used, like on the resale market. And so for the price that it ended up being, I thought, let's take a gamble on this. The only downfall, I think really a huge downfall, is a size 0. So this is going to be probably sitting in my closet for quite some time. It is also missing a piece. Let me see. It's missing a flower here, but honestly, if you were wearing it, you'd never be able to tell that it was missing a flower. And it's actually missing a belt too, which I didn't realize it either. But there is one of this actual dress in a size 2 that is listed on eBay right now, and I think it's listed for $300. So I'm going to do a little bit more comps and research on it. I know it needs to be dry cleaned, but it's kind of stinky. So I need to figure out how to clean it without having to take it to the dry cleaner. So if anybody knows how to do that to get the smell and the stink out without bringing it to the dry cleaner, please let me know. I'd be very interested. Okay, next up is a Babaton snake print wrap dress. Mint condition. I'm pretty sure no one's ever worn this before. So for 2 reasons, the reason why, actually 3 reasons, let's say. I picked it up because it's Babaton. I also picked it up because of the snake print that is supposed to be in this fall. And then I also picked it up because it's a wrap dress. And it's a size medium, which feels like it could fit up to a size large just because of the style of the wrap dress. I checked comps. Comps aren't great. But again, I'm really hoping to get this out here to the right buyers for fall. And hopefully, I haven't had this listed yet, and I really need to get it listed. So this will probably be my next on the listing. And I mean, I would be happy with $30. So we'll see how that goes. I also found this men's jacket, and this is actually it's wool and cashmere, and it is from Saks Fifth Avenue, and it's a men's blazer. It feels so expensive. That's what I can only say. It's like so soft and so buttery, and it feels so expensive. And it's just a like the 2 button here in the pocket. But as soon as I saw it, I'm like, and I think, let me look to see what I actually paid for this. $6.88 Canadian. So I could not pass this up. I did see comps. I'm going to price this around, what did I say? I did some research. I'm sorry. I'll probably price this around $100. So maybe like I'll start at like $125 and go from there. It's so nice. It feels so nice. So here's the Saks Fifth Avenue on this side. And then it says that it's a wool and cashmere blend on that side. It just feels so, so nice. And it's black, of course. And it's made in the US. And it says it's 100% pure wool. So I have a lot of those going for me on this one. So I was really happy with this pickup at $6.88. But it's heavy. But God, it's in beautiful condition. Like, beautiful. Okay, let's talk about, I feel like I'm missing something, but maybe not. Let's talk about the things that sold. I have it just up here, and I'll put photos up here so that you guys can see that. Another pickup I got from the Goodwill outlet bins was this new tag J. Crew. I almost didn't get it because it's J. Crew. I mean, the title I used for this was J. Crew Women's Size Large Lace Overlay Top, Short Sleeve, Cottage Core, and Feminine. Must have did something right because this particular one only sold in 3 days. I sold for my full asking price of $25, so maybe I should have priced it up a little bit more. But the luck that we have with the luck that I have with J. Crew is pretty crap. So I was more than happy to sell this for the $25, making my profit $15.70. So that was pretty cool. And then this was the other pickup that I had. Now this was at that, I missed one. Oh, we'll do this one first and then I'll go back to the other one. This was at that really cute store I went to on the second day. And actually this piece was outside on their $2.99 clearance rack. That was outside of their store. And I actually filmed picking this up. but I didn't hit the record button. So you guys didn't get to see it being filmed, but you get to see it here. And this was, I didn't pick it up because it was torrid. I picked it up because it was like a one size fits all, like oversized duster. And couldn't be more fall. Like, talk about going to like a fall market in this cute little cardigan. So I used the title Torrid size 3/4 length floral kimono duster cardigan, lightweight boho fall casual. This one sold for my full asking price of $23. It sold in 2 days and I profited $13.70 for it. Maybe another piece that I probably should have upped. I don't know. This was at the second store, the little tiny cute store where I didn't find much. I only picked up this Wool X long sleeve. I picked up the belt and I picked up the Torrid duster. So this really caught my attention now. I really should take my advice, and I sure didn't on this one. The store was pretty dim lit. It was super crowded, and in front of the windows were a lot of stuff. So it wasn't a great light in that place. So I should have paid more attention. So I found this Wool X piece, and then this is just similar to Smart Wool, right? And it sells for really, really great money. And it was a small, but I thought, oh, it's black, it looks good. So even when I came out of the store, I'm like, oh no, I think there might be a hole in it. And I saw this hole right here. And then when I got it home, I saw more holes, which is this. There's one here, and there's one here. And I believe there's some on the arm. I don't know. Yeah, there's tons on the arm. Like, not tons. There's a few on the arm. So I was super disappointed. This is a really, like, so obviously something got to it. They didn't store it properly. It even has like the thumb holes in here. It feels so nice and it's so heavy. And I was really hoping for better condition. These go for a lot of money and the sell-through rate is insane. So even has like the Wool X label. So I would totally be on the lookout for these, especially for the winter. I would pick this up again in a heartbeat. So I don't, I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to price this on the very, very low end of the spectrum. So I think I'll probably only get to price it for around maybe $40 in hopes to get 35, but we'll see. So kind of disappointed on that, but I'm still actually curious to see what it will actually go for with all of these flaws on it. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So that was exciting. I'm definitely going to go back to the United States and go shopping again. We are so close. And like I said before, I get to stay with my sister-in-law. So it's kind of like a free room and board. And we get to play catch up together with each other because we don't see each other very often. All in all, it was a great trip. Next time I go, though, I will definitely be hitting up the Goodwill outlet bins at 8 a.m. I'll be there at ass crack of dawn. And also, I will definitely be going back to that other place that Ryan and I found where she did all the shopping. I didn't come up with anything just because it wouldn't be great for reselling. But man, that was such a cool store. I wish we had a store like that here because that's where I would do all of my shopping there and then some. We have a couple of weddings coming up next year and things like that. So I think we'll definitely stop in there to check things out. I wish I would have gotten more video, but it was pretty busy in there and I kind of felt like a little awkward because it's a pretty professional store. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trip with me and my daughter Ryan. We did have such a great time. And if you're interested in more of these more kind of like a thrifting vlog sort of kind of video, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to make more videos like this. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. And until next time, happy reselling.